This is Christopher Kitchens. This is my quiz question review. The question that I chose is this one here. Consider the following excerpt from a legal brief. Which of the following summaries most accurately phrases the excerpt above? The portion that we're analyzing is whether to grant a Rule 15 motion to amend is within the sound discretion of the trial court. Conley v. Life Care Centers of America, Incorporated, and there's the citation. However, Tennessee law and policy have always favored permitting litigants to amend their pleadings to enable disputes to be resolved on their merits rather than on legal technicalities. Hardcastle v. Harris, there's a citation. Rule 15 itself mandates that leave to amend shall be freely given when justice so requires. So, the answer to this isn't really any. I wasn't able to think of any specific instruction we got that was specifically about analyzing case briefs or legal briefs, but one thing that does help us is just IRAC itself, and looking at facts, looking at a rule, and analyzing it word for word in order to better understand, in order to completely understand what it's actually saying. So the place to find this would be on the week 3 lesson, starting around minute 3, like 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and go until about 5 minutes and 20 seconds. It just really dives into how to look at a rule, break it down to its elements, break it down to word by word what it's actually saying, and applying it to facts. And so, going back to the question itself, what would the actual answer be? So, first question: Rule 15 basically allows litigants to edit their pleadings at any time. The trial judge usually cannot stop them from doing so. That is not what it's saying. It says Tennessee law and policy have always favored permitting litigants to amend their pleadings to enable disputes to be resolved on their merits rather than on technicalities. But so that's not really what it's saying. That's too extreme. It's a more nuanced answer than that. The next thing is trial judges are empowered to maintain order and consistency in their courtrooms, even if it means elevating form over substance. That's not what it says. It says that Tennessee is favored that Tennessee would rather cases not be decided on technicalities. That wants them to be solved on their merits. The next thing is trial judges are required to be discreet in the handling of pleadings because justice requires the courts to respect litigants' privacy. Has nothing to do with, well, I guess it kind of does, but no, I mean, I guess it's just using the word discreet and sound discretion, but no. Even though it is ultimately up to the trial judge, the rules give a lot of leeway to litigants to make changes in their pleadings as necessary to get to the heart of the matter, and that's really what we're looking at. Because it does, according to Rule 15, it is ultimately up to the trial court whether someone can modify, make changes to their pleading. But there is leeway that's allowed because, like we said, Tennessee favors things not being decided on technicalities. It decides. It would rather get to the heart of the issue rather than it being decided based on like hardline rules.